Peace to the tribe and blessings to the family. I trust you all doing all right. This is your Apostle Bongani Blacksmith. I'm back with another video. I hope you guys are enjoying the teachings that I'm dropping these days. In fact, go ahead and drop a comment below on the comment section and let me know how are the teachings I've been dropping treating you. Are you being fine-tuned? Are you being polished? Are you being aligned? Are you being imparted? Are you being catapulted to the next level in your prophetic journey? Let me know on the comment section. And if you have not subscribed and you would love to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe. Make sure you subscribe and also consider giving this video a thumbs up and appreciate that. God bless you. Let's get into the video for today. Today we are talking about stretching yourself beyond your comfort zone, right? There is no way, as in fact, even as human beings, there is no way you can grow if you are not willing to go where you have never been before. Okay, if you're not willing to go into the unknown, you are not going to grow. Okay, there comes a time when you must evolve or you must die, right? And for you to evolve, you need to go to the unknown. You must be able to go to a place that you have never been before for you to develop and grow, right? And I'm talking, the context is still the same. We are talking the prophetic. We are talking prophetic giftings. We are talking about you being able to move in your gift, grow in your gift, and fulfill the prophetic destiny that God has placed upon your life, right? Now, for some time I've been teaching you that you need to embrace small beginnings. You need to embrace lower levels of prophetic revelations, things like impressions, you know those dreams, embracing just low levels of prophetic revelation. I've been saying that to you and say, embrace how God is speaking to you right now. Don't ignore that, and hoping that God will one day speak to you the way you want him to speak to you. Okay? And now I'm talking to people who have been following my instruction as a teacher, people who have been embracing, low levels of prophetic revelation. And if you have been doing that, depending on how long you have been following me, I'm sure you've already seen your results. In fact, I have sons around the world that constantly give me, feedback and testimonies as to how are they doing, even as they are following my teaching and following my instruction, how their ministry is doing. And I have some quite interesting testimonies around the globe from some of my sons. So if you have been following my instruction, right, even if yourself you have not given me feedback, be sure that you give me feedback as to how you're doing. In fact, I'm gonna hit just there is my WhatsApp number. Be sure you drop me a text on WhatsApp and let me know how is it going. Okay, I'll be very much interested to hear from you. And anyway, any of you who would love to talk to me, again, use the same WhatsApp number and we can communicate. Okay, so God bless you. So let's continue with the video. Now, if you have been faithful and you've been embracing low levels of prophetic revelation, I want you now to start stretching yourself beyond that comfort zone level. Because oftentimes, when you minister through low levels of prophetic revelation, you get comfortable because there is less risk, and also there is less chance of being wrong or of embarrassing yourself, right? So you might be comfortable, let's say for example, giving general words of prophecy. You might be comfortable just sharing the impressions you're getting through your mind, the impressions you're getting through your heart. You might be comfortable. You might get to a place wherein you're just comfortable doing that. Now, if you have intentions of going higher in the prophetic, then the moment you become comfortable ministering through low levels of prophetic revelation, it's time to stretch now beyond your comfort zone, right? And what does that look like? Let's say, and this is like practical instruction and coaching, right? Let's say now you have been following my instructions and you have been embracing low levels of prophetic revelation. So if you had mental impressions about someone, you faithfully shared with them. If you had emotional impressions, you shared with them. So however way you were, you had mental pictures you were sharing. So you became comfortable to an extent that you feel, I can do this anytime. I'm comfortable. Let's say you are in that you are in that category, you're in that group of my students, right? Now, if you want to go to the next level in the prophetic, it's time you stretch beyond that comfort zone level. And how does that look like? You have to start asking God for specific things for the people that you minister to, right? Let's say you are ministering to someone and you're ministering on a general level. You're ministering. Now you want to grow. Now you want to get more information. You want to get more accurate and detailed prophetic revelations about the people that you're ministering to. Now, apart from what God has given to you, you need to learn how to ask for more. You have to ask for more. So if you receive something, let's say through mental impression, right? Because I want you to understand that God, and by this time, if you're my student, you've been following me for some time, you need to know this. God can speak at the dot level, right? God can speak at the dot level. And God speaking at the thought level, these are thoughts under the inspiration of the Holy Spirit. So you're not thinking them, right? Let's say, for example, here's a good example. You might have a pastor friend, right? You have a friend who is a pastor, who has a church, but at the same time, the pastor, let's say, has a job, employment. He's also employed. He's also working for a certain company. Let's say one day, for no apparent reasons, in the morning, maybe you're at your place in your house and you're thinking about your friend, and maybe you suddenly find yourself thinking um, about the fact that if your friend could leave off at work, secular job, and fully focus in the ministry, they can actually blossom. They can actually do very great. Let's say suddenly you just find yourself thinking about their job is limiting what they can be able to do or what God can be able to do through them, right? And then let's say then you decide that when you see your friend, you're gonna have this conversation. You're gonna bring that up, and ask him or her whether have they ever maybe considered quitting their job and going into full-time ministry. And then let's say the same day or a few days later, you meet up with your friend just to catch up, maybe over some drinks. And then maybe you now bring up the whole thing, the thoughts that came to you. You're telling your friend, I was thinking. Then you're telling your friend, only to find that maybe your friend didn't tell you, but your friend for weeks now has been praying and asking God if is the time right now for me to leave my secular job. You see? So now you now bringing them up and saying, I was thinking, and your friend has been praying for maybe a week or two and asking God, is it time? I'm ready. I want to leave my secular job, but is it time? You see, now you find that then suddenly you discover that what you thought it was just your thoughts, it was actually an accurate prophetic insight into the situation that your friend was going through. But then again, maybe you had not embraced low levels of prophetic revelation. So you took that as just your own thoughts. Do you see that? So God can speak at a dot level, and this is part of low levels of prophetic revelations, right? So, but then you can go beyond that. You can go beyond that. If you have mastered that and you receive a piece of information like the example I'm making, after receiving that, you can press on unto the Lord and ask the Lord for more details and more specific information about whatever it is that God is revealing to you in your context, right? And once you feel you have received something specific, accurate, detailed revelation, but you are not sure about it, you have again to be wise enough to present it as a question, right? Let's say you're ministering and you are now comfortable ministering through low levels of prophetic revelation. So you're sure of your thing because you've been doing it for some time. You have a track record of being accurate, and also your prophecy is coming to pass. So, but now you want to go beyond, your comfort zone. You want to stretch yourself so that you can go to new levels in the prophetic. So, and then you ask the Lord again, if God gives you something, don't just be comfortable. Don't just be satisfied that you've received something. Learn how to ask more information. Learn how to ask for more details from the Lord. You get it? Whether that is word of knowledge, that is prophecy, that is word of wisdom, it doesn't matter. Don't be content by just receiving a piece of something and then you deliver it, you're accurate, and then you're satisfied. No. Always ask for more. Always stretch. Or stretch beyond your comfort zone level. Do you understand? So, but then since you will be stretching yourself, you will be going where you've never been before. You don't want to present that confidently as something that you are sure you're hearing from God, because you're stretching yourself. So you want to present now whatever you feel you have received more. You want to present it as a question. You have to be humble again as a prophetic minister, as an emerging prophet. If you're going to grow, you can tell the person you're ministering to that, okay, I'm done giving to you what I feel the Lord was giving to you. Okay?